Yeah, actually, first of all, I thought they did a phenomenal job organizing the conference. It rates right up there with a lot of the CWD events and others that I've seen from the ADA. So I mean, it was really quite impressive.
Well, actually, for me, a lot of this stuff I heard, but as a medical journalist, I go to the conferences of the American Diabetes Association, their annual scientific session. So I'd heard a lot of this before, but for the rest of the audience who doesn't get a chance, this was high quality stuff. I mean, this was people talking about the science. I did not get the sense that they were dumbing things down. I mean, this is a smart audience, even though they're not doctors, they're not going to the scientific meetings. I thought this was fantastic, and it was definitely tailored to people with type 1 and parents of kids with type 1. I thought it hit all the right marks. I was really, really impressed.
I thought it was well done, as I was on the committee that helped put some of it together, so I'm really glad that it turned out the way it did when people came. And the speakers, I think that there was a great array of speakers. We had 2 different kinds of artificial pancreas discussion, several things about preventing type 1, and a little bit on curing type 1. I wish there was a little more talking about curing it instead of just preventing it, because I already have it. So, yeah.
Yeah, there were a few. For example, like the insulin absorption rate in some of the artificial pancreas studies, how they varied by 50%, even within the same patient. From one site change to the next, I thought was pretty phenomenal. And it shows how complex the challenges are for the researchers.
The dogmas that Dan Hurley went over, dogmas being things that have been said as an opinion and then we all take it as fact. That was really interesting, that he was kind of discrediting some of the things that we've perpetually spread throughout the community and take for true fact, like the fact that viruses aren't, we can scrap all that. I mean, the main thing that he ended up saying is we don't know what causes diabetes type 1, and a lot of our theories are really haven't been proven and don't have a whole lot of evidence to hold up. So the hypotheses he presented some were kind of funny, some were interesting, and it's good that they're researching that further. But
I think just the sense of optimism. I don't know about facts or stats other than they've cured diabetes in 400 different ways in mice, but not yet in humans. But I think the sense of optimism, Aaron Kowalski always does a fantastic job of talking about the hope with the realism that it's not going to come all at once. It's not like we've got a cure right around the corner, but it's going to come in incremental steps, and here's what we're doing to address the steps, and we will get there. Don't be cynical about it, So I think that sense of hope is really that was definitely reflected by every speaker.